Hey everyone, in today's video I've got 8 underrated isekai anime you probably missed, but each one is unique, entertaining, and seriously worth checking out. From peaceful village life to magic-filled adventures and talking swords, there's something here for everyone. Let's jump right into the list. Saihate no Paladin. What if you were raised by the dead? That's exactly what happens to Will, a human boy raised in a ruined city by 3 undead guardians, a ghostly priestess, a skeletal warrior, and a mummy sorcerer. They teach him everything: how to fight, how to pray, and how to survive. But as he grows stronger, he begins to question where he came from, and what lies beyond the city's crumbling walls. This anime mixes action, mystery, and philosophy. It's slow-paced at first, but the world is deep, and the emotional moments really hit. If you want an isekai with soul, this one's for you.
Got him! Look, Blood, I beat him!
Isekai farming life in another world. Sometimes you don't want a hero or a big war, you just want peace. Hiraku dies from overwork and gets a second chance. Instead of asking for power, he just wants to farm. So he's sent to a forest with a magical tool that can do everything, from digging soil to building houses. Slowly, he builds a peaceful life, but soon, elves, angels, wolves, and all kinds of beings show up, and what starts as a quiet farm turns into a full-on fantasy village. It's wholesome, cozy, and just fun to watch. If you're tired of the usual overpowered MCs, this will feel like a breath of fresh air. Here's one with strong female leads and a powerful message. Anisphia is a rebellious princess who can't use magic the normal way, so she builds her own magical tools using science and pure willpower. One day, she saves a noble girl from a broken engagement, and the two of them start working together to change the kingdom. It's a story about innovation, identity, and breaking rules. The chemistry between the two main characters is amazing, and the story mixes politics, comedy, and powerful emotional scenes. A must-watch if you like clever magic and bold characters.
So, I've been reincarnated as a sword. And that girl with the cute cat ears I mentioned earlier? That's my darling wielder.
Reincarnated as a sword. This isekai flips the usual setup. Instead of being reborn as a person, the main character wakes up as a sword. Yes, a literal, talking, floating sword. He's stuck in the ground until he's picked up by Fran, a young beast girl slave. She dreams of becoming a strong warrior and breaking free. Together, they make a powerful team and take on monsters, guilds, and more. The action scenes are slick, and the bond between them is super wholesome. It's part action, part comedy, and all heart. Totally worth checking out if you want something different.
Let's find out! Trace release! Sorry, Sofa, but I've got a library worth of magic waiting for me! What the?
Caught you cheating. You know better, Prince Lloyd.
I was reincarnated as the 7th prince, so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. If you love overpowered MCs with no limits, this one's for you. A powerful mage dies and is reborn into royalty as the 7th prince. That means no responsibilities, no politics, just pure freedom, and he uses it to go all in on magic. He studies every spell, summons demons, and creates insane new techniques. There's no real danger for him, but that's the fun part. It's about enjoying magic to the max. This anime doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's what makes it great. Fun, fast-paced, and full of energy.
Sorry, Sofa.
As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. No crazy strength, no rare sword, just one smart power: the ability to see people's hidden talents. Ours is reborn as a young noble in a weak family. He's not strong, but he's smart. He starts finding powerful people and recruits them early. He builds a team, earns respect, and slowly rises through the ranks. It's more about planning than fighting. If you like strategy and characters who work for their success, this one gives you that satisfying step-by-step growth.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Sweet Reincarnation. A pastry chef dies and is reborn as a noble kid named Pastry. Yeah, that's literally his name. Now in a medieval world, he dreams of making sweets for everyone. But life isn't that easy. He also has to deal with bandits, politics, and food shortages. Using his baking skills and some magic, he tries to help his people and make desserts along the way. It's got food, fantasy, and a little action.
Better rip off the old Band-Aid. I'm sorry to say that you're dead. I was throwing some lightning around and accidentally dropped a bolt on you. The guilt is really tearing me up.
This one is just pure fun. Tuya dies by accident, and God gives him a second life in a fantasy world. Plus, a smartphone that still works. He gets all kinds of overpowered skills and quickly becomes popular. He builds cities, fights monsters, helps kingdoms, and of course, forms a harem. It's light, funny, and perfect when you don't want something too serious. It's not deep, but it's easy to binge and full of charm. It's not really my type of anime, but if you love overpowered main characters and want a laid-back ride, this one's a must-watch.
What just happened?
I'm standing on 1 lives. This one breaks the usual Isekai formula. Yusuke and 2 of his classmates get transported to a game-like fantasy world, but instead of becoming instant heroes, they're assigned random, often useless roles, like farmer or chef, and have to complete dangerous quests to survive. The story explores heavier themes like selfishness, morality, and what it means to rely on others when the world is cruel. Yusuke isn't your average nice guy protagonist. He's logical, strategic, and doesn't care about being a hero, but his growth is what makes the series compelling. If you're tired of the same old overpowered tropes, this anime brings a darker, more thoughtful twist to the genre.
Damn, what the hell is going on?